into Masque of the Red Death versus Claw. Did Garm not participate in this? Okay, so let's have a look-see here. We have Masque of the Red Death as Coalition versus Claw as Galcian. And it's nice to see a lot of Galcian. It's just strange. Just not what I expected. And where's the Soban, for crying out loud? And both players focusing on CUs. Both players keeping their base runners. I don't agree with the UAV. No. Oh, no. Masque is him recycling the base runner. Don't really agree with that either, but... Because that means with the UAV up... so Masque is going for an eco open? And just wanted the scouting, because she's going to be late on getting... no, Masque has plenty of resources. There was absolutely no reason to recycle that base runner. No. No, 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 no. So the only reason you recycle that base runner early is because you have a build order, you need the extra CUs to get going. If Masque now queues a support cruiser, that's both very slow and very inefficient. So because you get a strange number of CUs back, 187. Oh, man. Masque, how greedy do you want to play? Jeez. Right, so the mistakes here. If you are going to recycle the base runner, you also mix it with quick drop of CUs to try and get as close to a round number, like close to 100 mark as possible. If you put out a UAV, it's costing you 100 CUs. So you're only doing that if you're worried about a rush and you want to scout. I think the benefit at least is going to be that Masque will discover these skimmers. And it's also because you don't expect you're going to have any LAVs to do scouting instead. Keep in mind, an LAV is far better than a probe because it shoots. Also, welcome Majir. So yeah, Masque really needs to clean up her openings. Very messy, very wasteful, and quite frankly, I don't know why Claw is not in her face killing her dudes. Maybe Claw was worried that it was going to be an LAV rush. Maybe the probe has actually kind of put Claw on guard. It's just very strange to me right now. But Claw is going to get an artifact pickup. Again, there's no reason to recycle a base runner when you're going to sit on these kinds of resources. At no point has the bonus 187 CUs been beneficial to Masque, which is just a shame. Yeah, so what's happened is Claw has predicted he's going to be up against LAV Rush, so he was expecting coming over here he was going to see LAVs that he needed to fight, and it's just not there. But it looks like he's going to make the most of it, and he's going to flank around this side and pressure Masque's economy. Right now, Masque is actually ahead, simply due to the fact that this is uncontested. Masque is playing very greedy, and it is paying off. So this is looking really bad for Claw right now. Probes are good, what? Probes are awesome versus... Probes are awesome versus nothing. Probes have two uses. One is providing you with vision when you don't have any units, but Masque didn't scout with that probe until after having got a single LAV. Why, Masque? Why? Do you not like having units? Do you... Rip. I kind of wish one of these already had a name. Oh wait, no, one does. God, God damn it. One did have a name, and I didn't get to say, you know, rest in peace. Oh, damn it. But the unknown soldier. Anyway, so this is what happens when you're stupidly greedy. You sit on RUs. You don't tech AAVs as soon as possible when you're playing greedy. Masque, you deserve every bit of pain you suffer to these skimmers. Like, this is some appalling play. I can understand in the mid-game and the late game you lose track of your resources because you're just busy coping with everything, but when your opening is this sloppy, you deserve a slap. Why? Why are these LAVs anywhere near that large group of skimmers? LAVs are superior to skimmers because they have plus 300 range, which is ridiculous. They do more damage. But skimmers still have more health, and they regenerate health. So if you're going to get into these kinds of silly engagements, you're going to lose. Like, you need to be decisive. Again, general rule of thumb I've mentioned before. Coalition and Soban are about decisive engagements. You get in a fight, you kill dudes. Very important. With Galcian and Knef, it's all about the raiding. You want to pick off bits and pieces. You want the engagements to happen, and then you get out. You want to take advantage of the fact that your heavy rails fire faster, and then you want to get away before you actually suffer any major damage. This is why the Coalition's railguns do, what is it, 285 damage alpha with no high ground? Masque, I will order a plane flight and come and slap you if I watch much more of this. Like, all that this AV need to do was drive a little forward, and it was a guaranteed skimmer kill. Just tiny bit. Like, just try. Please. Please.
Green line confirmed. Armored assault operational. Underway. Carrier production system capacity has been enhanced.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good play by Claw. So he's just thrown a scanner in here, and he has seen Masque's entire army. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, right, he's trying to bait the AAVs out with the skimmer blob so that his heavy rails can do damage. Also, I like this pre-spread by Claw. He's got them spaced out. But Masque does have a few railguns of her own, and she is going to kill that. Come on. Please. Okay, so using AAVs. AAVs just need to be in proximity of Strikecraft to do their work. So these AAVs should have been traveling along wherever those skimmers are heading. Right? If these AAVs had been over here, none of these would be left. All of those skimmers would have died. They would have done less damage to Masque's forces. Okay, you don't need to tell AAVs what to shoot at. You just move them where they need to be. You move them into the path of your enemy or along the path of your enemy. And you keep them there for as long as possible. And AAVs do good work. Very good work. Railguns, as far as specifically Coalition railguns, they are snipers. Put them on a nice chunk of high ground where the enemy is going to be or where you want the fight to be, and hope that wherever you're fighting is dead in a volley. If it's dead in one volley, perfect Coldplay. Perfect. 110%. How Cole is intended. I don't get it. Why? It's still going to be a relatively good trade due to the fact that it's chasing. Like, that's Just because LAVs are ridiculously good, but why are you not using all your units? Why are these AAVs back here? Why are these railguns back here? You need to be moving as a force. You need to take decisive engagements. Instead, you've taken damage on these LAVs. If I seem like I'm being overly critical, it's what I do. Yeah, those railguns are far, far behind where they should be. They should already be mixed in here. Masque is going to get into a fight, taking fire from heavy railguns that she can't fire back at. Because... Masque, there is no reason for this. None. And you're still going to get away with it. God. I am only slightly triggered, people. Only slightly.
Light attack vehicle online. Artifact position locked in. Secure it. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We've got hostile on sensor. Confirm visual. The sentry post taking...
On a scale of 1 to I can't take it anymore, I think right now I'm just... Why? So yeah, right now, all the Claw's trying to do is clean up these LAVs. Not really sure why. Like, if the... range calibration. Oh. That doesn't make sense. There's no reason for Claw to focus on the railguns at the moment. The railguns aren't that important. Okay. We're going to watch how useful a battle cruiser is. Got a couple of skimmer kills so far. Soaked up a lot of damage from the heavy railguns, and that's allowed for Masque's railguns to clean up. Still another heavy rail over here, but it's having trouble getting in line of fire. And Masque is in full offensive mode. By the way, we are watching from this battle cruiser until it dies. Or the match ends, I suppose. There we go. What? Masque, you are 2 artifacts down. Where are you going? What are you doing? Is this Masque's 101, how to procrastinate in DoK? Masque is building a gunship? Those unarmored rails? They are unarmored rails, so that could actually be a really good pick. Just needs to kill that missile ship. Yeah, get your AOVs on those heavy rails, because they'll actually trade very effectively, because they're unarmored. Claw? Why do you have no armor on your rails? Like, have you not built enough of them? Right, okay. Masque, how you win. This battle cruiser says hello to that carrier. I mean, that carrier does have 5 power, though. Right, as far as I'm concerned, Masque just needs to give an attack order on that carrier with this battle cruiser, while the rest of her forces keep everything else busy, wins. If, however, I watch this battle cruiser go all the way over to that base runner, and then shoot the carrier, shoot the carrier, shoot the carrier, please. Shoot the carrier? Shoot the carrier. It's right there. 10 out of 10. Excellent play. Masque wins. Managed to get a battle cruiser onto the Galcian carrier. Come on, keep moving. Move with the carrier. If you Okay, guys. After this replay ends, I need to end the stream because I need to go and book a ticket because I'm going to visit Masque, and then I'm going to break my hand because this is disgusting. This is against the Geneva Convention. Are you guys watching this? Is it just me? Like, this battle cruiser, this Vanguard armored capital ship was firing on the Galcian carrier, and then it turned around. What? Masque, what are you doing? Like, park it here behind this ridge. Where are you going? Come back. There's two of them. Where are you going?
Enemy contacts on the board. Position mark. Take us out. Support cruiser now operational. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Energy signature confirmed. An artifact has been discovered. Battle cruiser on approach to target.
Where? Where are you going?
We push the passes to maximum and aren't getting any return. Area's clear. No hostiles. Set new heading. Hostile armor incoming. Armor systems active.
Masque, if you lose this game,
Carrier repair systems online. Carrier copy.
Power, carrier, 5. Do that. Good. Right, okay.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
The only way
Repair systems are under
Masque can lose is if she completely misses with the nuke when that comes up, because she's gonna have the CUs by the time that's ready. She's got 2 battle cruisers. She's got rail guns. She's got 2 gunships in the hangar. So the sand skimmers aren't a problem. Are those still on armor? Those rails have still got no armor, so they're dust. Watch, look, dust, dust, dust. Drive forwards. 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 So this is this is painful to watch. Hell, I'm not even sure how. What are you doing? You've won the fight. Push forwards. You've got a nuke up. Push forwards.
Destination set. Green light to proceed. Move. Light attack vehicle in service. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Right. all of your power out of weapons and range, max out armor to get the regen going. You are gold. Stop buying LAVs because you need CUs for a nuke and you've got a massive RU bank. Just drive forward with the battle cruisers. Sin, like, if you watched what I've just had to watch, you would not be praising Masque right now. Where is that battle cruiser going? Where are all the battle cruisers going? Masque, this is not a seesaw. Spam strike fighters. Masque, the size of... What are you even doing with your life? RUs for days. Spam strike fighters. Where's this nuke going? Poorly placed nuke, but we're going to put it down that Masque is precognitive and knew that Claw would drive into it. Right. Masque. Drive forward to win. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what Masque has been doing for the past 10 minutes. Like, I don't know why she's been driving back and forward along there. I don't know why these battle cruisers are all the way back here. This battle cruiser was here shooting at this carrier 10 minutes ago. And then it drove away. Masque, drive forwards. No, you're going... Well, okay, so Claw's situation is he's being pressured on his face and there's battle cruisers involved, right? So for him, he's saying to himself, dear God, there's an army that can kill my carrier right now. I don't know what it's doing. So, you know, he's understandably been trying to build up rail guns and honor guard cruisers to control over here. And they got nuked. And they keep dying. And then Masque walks away. Drive forward. Masque has almost killed the enemy carrier and has decided to stop to set up mining on her opponent's starting main. Thank God.
Mission success. All ships reform on command carrier. Great job out there.
I need to start drinking something stronger than tea. Much stronger. See, I'm sure for action, that game is amazing because there's this back and forth of units and there's cruisers fighting each other, and it's wonderful. It's just tactically, and from a gameplay perspective, I never want to watch that match again. Ever. So on that note, I suppose, on the subject of battle cruisers, similar to AVs, you just want